Put one foot in front of the other, and soon you'll be walking across the floor. Oh yeah, she was dancing with herself last time. Hey, welcome back to Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Well, then, that's right. The defendant must have pushed the victim away. After stabbing him, she must have put some space between the doctor and herself. And then while she was preparing to strike again, the doctor took his shot. There, that should satisfy even you. That does make an awful lot of sense. What do you think, Mr. Wright? I must be careful. I can't afford to make a mistake. I can't afford to take a mistake, but take it. Concentrate and think. Score 4. I'm not thinking or concentrating. It makes sense. Something doesn't make sense. Well, why would she push him away after stabbing him? That doesn't make sense. There's a fatal flaw in her argument, Your Honor. Not your argument. Your argument's flawless. I love you, Your Honor. What? A fatal flaw? Yow! Very interesting. I would love to see where this flaw is. Show me something that contradicts my explanation. There has to be a snag in her explanation somewhere. She put some distance between them before rushing to make the final blow. And when she was about to strike, the doctor took his shot. There must be a piece of evidence that contradicts this line of thinking. Okay, I believe you. What would it be? That is my question. Stabbed in the chest, then shot at point blank. I mean, he had the gun. No, hold on. Murder of him is where's mine with his fingerprints? Murder weapon, small fruits, Huh. That's a good question. I'm just gonna try the autopsy report. Take a look at this! Why are you showing this to me, pal? Prosecutor Von Karma's explanation and this piece of evidence do not contradict. Huh? Looks like you need to use your brain a little more, pal. Being lectured by Gumshoe of all people is so embarrassing. Come on, hurry up and get that thinking cap on. Okay. No, that's my bad. She put some distance between them before rushing to make the final blow. Doesn't make sense. And when she was about to strike, the doctor took his shot. There must be a piece of evidence that contradicts this line of thinking. Well, belongs to Maya's fingerprints. It doesn't say which fingerprints. If it was her, I don't know. It's gotta be one of these 4, I think, so I'm just gonna go down the line. Take a look at this. Yeah, why are you showing this to me? Prosecutor, skibbity bum bum, bibbity bibbity bing 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 ba la la ba 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 bing 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 bing. Okay. Sorry, I'm jumping right back into this after not playing for a bit. Take a look at this. Why are you showing this to me? Prosecutor Von Karma is not the father. Take a look at this. Okay, is it one of the profiles this time? I promise you my thinking cap is on. I just murdered during a channeling. Was arrested on suspicion of, okay, yeah. Who are you? Oh, right, you're the deceased. Was Eni's older sister. Okay. She's 18? Oh, are we sure about that? Okay. How do I go back? No. The folding screen, because it's about 8 inches off the ground, and that matters. This is the piece of evidence that destroys your logic. What is that? Folding screen? I would like to point the court's attention to the hole in this folding screen. It looks like you already know what I'm talking about. Oh, where, what? Mr. Wright, why? And also, who, what, when, where? Did we say where yet? Mr. Wright, your explanation, please. Are these two really that clueless? Hey, I don't quite get what we're talking about. The bullet went through the defendant's sleeve first, then the folding screen. It passed through at a height of approximately 8 inches off the ground, which means when the shot was fired, the defendant, was not getting ready to strike, but was actually squatting low to the ground. Huh? Order! This changes everything! Please look at this diagram of the crime scene. The victim, Dr. Gray, was here when he fired the shot, and the bullet hit this folding screen. It hit at this location, about 8 inches off the ground. At this time, the defendant was in this area. About here? About whence this direction? Somewhere around here! Hey. Uh-oh. The judge's face is scrunched like he smelled some serious bad breath. Wait, I just realized I forgot to brush this morning. Excuse me while I freshen up. Sure. In the meantime, I want you to think through the thing. Mr. Wright. Of course. Whoops. What's done is done. For now, I should focus on where Maya was at the time of the crime. Was she not right there? Was she on top of the victim because she was stabbing him? Right? Like, I don't know where else she would be. Somewhere around here. Where is she? She wasn't over here. Right? I mean, she was over here. I don't know. She was over here. Over here? Somewhere around here. The defendant was in this area. So we're talking about Maya. Was she here? I don't know. She was standing here, near the folding screen. Are we just saying that because that's where the bullet hole is? Like we're saying that the victim was shooting at her and that's why the bullet hole is there? Why was she standing right there? Wait a second. We know the defendant was close to the ground based on the height of the bullet. But how can you gauge the distance from that? Isn't it possible that the defendant was standing much closer to the victim? Nopers, I guess. That's impossible. But why? You, of all people, should know the answer to that question, Miss Von Karma. Are we talking about gunpowder, explosion, bullet, hole, fire, dust, burn? If she were shot from somewhere closer, there would be gunpowder burns present. However, there is nothing of the sort around the bullet hole of this costume. Curse you, Mr. Phoenix Wright, you... I believe it has now been proven that, Nodders, the defendant was standing a ways from the victim when she was shot at. But do you think this has changed the defendant's situation? It changes everything. Honestly, Your Honor, this changes everything. The prosecution has claimed that the defendant was aiming to kill by stabbing. If that were true, delivering the final strike with the knife would be ideal. However, where and what the defendant was doing at the time? Squatting all the way by the folding screen. Nodders. Exactly. If Maya Fey was the real murderer, why would she be by the folding screen instead of preparing to strike? Upon further consideration, it does make very little sense. Yeah, I figured there had to be a reason. Figuring things out and proving the logic behind everything is your job. Oh. All right, with this, the rest of the trial should be in the bag. Blast radius of disaster. You are such a smart man, Mr. Phoenix Wright. To think that you've been able to take a completely hopeless case to this point. Now I know why Papa had a tough time with you. You amuse me.
Of all the things to inherit, why did it have to be that smarmy smile?
Put that away, girl. Detective, how dare you damage my perfect logic?
How is it all my fault?
You can start by repairing your standing by first removing that 3-strand goatee. Oh, and rest assured your punishment will come later. 3-strand goatee? Are you talking about his little beard? I like it.
Punishment?
Well then, Your Honor, I think I've had all I can take of this detective's face. I think it's time to call in the next witness.
Next witness? That's gotta be Lotta! That's gotta be Lotta! That's Lotta B! Gotta!
Very well. The court will take a 5-minute recess. After we reconvene, we will hear from the next witness. Okay, sounds good. So I have a feeling if we check behind that folding screen, behind it where the bullet came through is gonna be gunpowder burns, because somebody from behind the screen shot at Maya or something, shot at the Dr. Gray to try and frame Maya, something. But we haven't checked that spot yet. Hey, Maya.
Whew, that was a close one.
I know! You were giving it your all to defend me, but I could feel the death penalty hanging in the air.
I felt like I was pretty close to dying myself. Also, you're not on trial for the death penalty, are you?
By you, a wonderful idea! You listened carefully, made theories, but that's just a theory. I gave theory and tricked everyone into believing you.
Thanks. Wait, tricked?
That must be the liar's secret technique, right? By the way, is the next witness who I think it is?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Lotta Hart.
Oh, guess there's no escaping her, huh? Remember, Nick, you promised you'd save me. If you lose, me and my sister's ghosts will come after you and haunt you. Your sister? Are you talking about Mystic Maya? Mia? Yeah, do you remember her, Pearly? My sister was a super good lawyer, but she was also Nick's teacher. Ah, I didn't know that.
Their voices are so similar. I hope it's distinguishable enough. All right, we're back already. Cool.
Okay, court will now reconvene. Now, the first order of... Now! I don't want to hear it, old man. After I call my witness, sit there quietly and watch like a good little boy.
Yes, sir.
Judge, listen, hey, buddy. You don't have to take this. All right, you got your gavel. You got the bailiffs. All right, you don't have to take this. Confiscate her whip. Confiscate that thing. She don't need it. You don't have to take this verbal abuse. You don't have to take this physical abuse. You're bigger and better than this, okay? Bring in the photographer who witnessed the channeling. Okay. Hey, Lotta. Witness your name and occupation, if you please. Hi, Phoenix. How you doing?
Just fine.
Sorry about this. Didn't exactly have a choice, you know.
Yowza!
Name and occupation. I declare. What in tarnation? Hey, Judge, this here's a violence against my This here is violence against my fair self. That's fine. That's fine? That ain't fine, that's a wit. Yeah! There's no need for foolish outcries from foolishly foolish fools. Just hurry up and testify to what about to happened on the day of the murder.
Phew, I'm out of it, guys. Yesterday was kind of a lot. I went to the Pride Parade. My job was a part of it, and it was a lot of fun, but it was just a lot of sun. It was fun in the sun. That's a song, isn't it? Fun in the sun? I can't think of it. It was fun, though. Happy Pride Month. All right. Ooh, here we go.
I haven't even gotten to say my name and job yet.
Okay.
The name's Lotta Hart, paranormal photographer, and I'm here to testify.
Now, let's all be on one big happy family, okay?
What do you mean by that, bro? What do you mean by that? We're not a family. I mean, me and you, we're a family.
Only the doc and the defendant went into the challenge chamber. We were waiting outside the door, and then bang, we hear this gunshot. Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down, and we rushed into the room. Inside was the dead victim, and the defendant waving a pistol around. I swear, other than those two, there was no one else in the room.
You swear?
And did you take a picture of the scene right after the murder took place?
Reckon, of course.
Excuse me?
Reckon, course. It's short for you reckon, of course I did. Yeah.
Does it look like I care? No, it doesn't, but I care. Just hurry up and show your picture to the court.
The moment of truth. What will be in that picture?
Let's see here. This here's the picture.
Okay. What? That's not at all the angle. What? That's just not at all the angle. Maya was over there by the folding... whatever. By the folding thing. Why is she right here?
It would certainly seem that only the defendant and the victim were in that room.
What? Are you ready, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
I will clear all doubt about Maya through this cross-examination. Just watch me!
Okay, I believe you. I gotta burp. Oh, I actually did burp. Let's go. Okay, I'm ready. Okay, press you. I'm gonna press you on that. Was it really only those two that went in? Objection! What were you blabbering about? You were there too, were you not? Why don't you answer that yourself? Was it really just the two of them? I mean, could they make it if they tried?
Yes, Dr. Gray and Maya were the only two that went into the room. Hold on! We can't have the defense testifying against its own client.
Anyway, folks, only the two of them went into that challenge chamber, you hear?
But you knew that from the very beginning, didn't you? Witness, continue.
Okay.
We heard a bang. Was it really a gunshot? Are you insane? You must have heard it as well. Why don't you testify for the court, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Was it really a gunshot?
Yes, I think it was something that sounded like a gunshot. And why are we here listening to the defense testify?
And the world becomes just a little crueler.
I heard a gunshot a long time ago, so I know. And I tell you, that was a gunshot I heard. Now, this is where the horse
Yeah, I broke the door down. So, let me get this straight. This Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down? Honestly, Mr. Phoenix Wright, why don't you tell us what happened then?
Yes, Ms. Von Karma. I broke the door down. Sorry. Why does this feel like an inquisition?
No need for apologizing. That was great. You're a real man.
Oh, really? That's something I would have liked to see.
The judge is smiling rather openly. I'll take that as a good sign. Yeah, it's impressive. You broke the door down. And what did you see once you broke in? Dead victim, pistol waving around. Slam. Are you sure it was the defendant, Maya Fey?
Sure, I'm sure.
Lotta seems awful confident in her testimony. Lotta, please, think back to that day one more time.
What you getting at?
Remember what you said when we broke into the room? True.
She said, is that right there?
I was murdered. Click.
What, out of town like this?
Time's at that apartment, but anyway, what's going on here? This gal, is she Maya?
Yeah, you didn't recognize her. When you saw the murderer at that time, Slam, you couldn't even tell if it was Maya Fey or not. Am I correct?
Well, you see.
Murmur. Does she have good eyesight? Murmur. Did she transform into a new human being?
Order, Miss Hart. You are here to present accurate testimony.
Yeah, sorry.
Good. This shifts things back to my side. For a defense lawyer, your defense is terribly lacking, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Ah! Witness, think back to when those two entered the channeling chamber.
When I entered?
One of those people that entered the chamber was not like the other. Was Maya Fey, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it was Maya that went in.
It looks like we've come to a collect.
Hi.
It looks like we've come to a collective conclusion. The person in this picture is most certainly Maya Fey.
Exactly.
Rats, and I'm trapped like one. Again!
Other than those two, no one else. Can you be so sure?
Are you absolutely certain of that?
Sure am, but that old witch chased us out of the room, so...
Old witch? Does she mean Morgan Fey?
But there was no one else in there, and you know it.
The channeling chamber was very dark, almost pitch black. Was there really no one else in there? What about behind the folding screen? What about behind the folding screen? Did you check back there?
Rick Given.
Huh? What in the...
Rick Given, you know. You reckon? That's a given. I took me a good look around the room once. There ain't no way anyone was hanging out behind that folding screen.
If I may have a word with you, Miss Hart.
What? You got a problem?
Wreck Given. I am having a little difficulty in understanding you. If you would stop saying such things as Wreck Given. Ah!
Now then, Mr. Phoenix Wright, do you see a problem with the testimony or don't you?
Just as I thought. There's nothing wrong with her testimony. I was with her, so I know she's telling the truth.
Enough. It seems that there are no issues with Miss Hart's testimony.
At the time of the crime, only 2 people were in the channeling chamber. The victim, Dr. Turner Gray, and the defendant, Maya Fey. That rhymes.
Wait, the bullet hole was in the bottom right of that folding screen? But there's a little thing of potted plant blocking that exact spot. How did somebody shoot through that?
The face of the defendant cannot be verified in this picture. However, if we think about the circumstances, it would have to be the defendant.
What am I going to do if I just let this go?
What is it, Mr. Wright? You look as if you have something to say.
If I make one wrong move, I'm going to have the judge against me. Let me save then. Consider it saved. Is there anything I can present that would prove it's not Maya in the photo? Well, it is Maya in the photo. But it's technically not because... Does this prove it? Does this prove it? Does this prove it? I'm confused. We can't see her face, right? But we don't see that bullet hole in her thing. It's through there. And if there's a bullet hole through there, it should also come out the other side. But we don't see it come out through the other side. I mean, maybe it's just hidden. I don't know. I gotta present evidence, or else the trial's over, right?
Your Honor, Mr. Wright.
It is possible that the person in this photo is not the defendant.
What? Do you know what you are proposing?
Yeah, that's just plain fool's talk.
Thanks, guys. Your show of support was just great.
Now, then, Mr. Wright, please show the court some proof. Prove that to this court that the person in this photo is not Maya Fey.
Okay. It's her. It's me. I mean, just, it's the location, right? Like, the photo itself proves it can't be her. I don't get it.
Here is your proof.
Objection!
Is there a problem?
Oh no, I thought I would work on my inflections. Just wondering what an objection with a twist of "you're wrong" sounds like.
Mr. Wright, I'm sorry, but I don't follow your logic.
Okay. Shoot. I guess I wasn't showing enough confidence. Don't give me the option, bro. Let's present another piece. It's gotta be May. It's gonna be May. I don't know, bro. It's gotta be, her. She's Maya. Here's your proof. No. The newspaper clipping showing that I was Meanie.
Objection!
Objection! Yeah, I heard the "you're wrong" in there. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna give up and see what happens.
Well, Mr. Wright.
Nothing, Your Honor. That's very smart of you, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You really should give up trying to prove this is not Maya Fey. Well, I know, because it is, right? But I don't understand it. I didn't say anything about giving up. I just don't have the right piece of evidence to prove my argument.
That's enough.
Is this it? Is this all I could do?
I think it is quite obvious to this court that a verdict of not guilty is not possible, is not.
What did you just say? I told you. Totally 100% impossible.
Ms. Von Karma, do you have any further questions for this witness?
Having established the defendant's guilt, further questioning won't be needed.
What about the defense? No further questions, I presume?
I couldn't protect Maya. The defense. Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face. A lawyer is someone who smiles, no matter how bad it gets.
Mia!
What are you doing here? Don't tell me that's Pearly. What is Pearly doing here? Who let this little girl in? Okay. I guess I made it just in time, wouldn't you say?
But pearls?
Her clothes are a bit small. Anyway, what are you waiting for, Phoenix? Let's go.
But how? She's already taken away every advantage.
The advantage is still in your hand. Think carefully one more time about what you saw in the channeling chamber. Do you remember what you told me yesterday?
Do I? Dr. Gray!
I was murdered.
What?
Click. Well, at a time like this, snapping up shots. Yeah, I mean, there should be a second shot. You see, there's one final piece to this puzzle.
Mia?
Question Lotta one more time, Phoenix. I don't know if she's doing it unconsciously or on purpose, but she's not testifying truthfully.
Now then, this court would like to end the cross-examination period.
Hold it! Please wait, Your Honor. The defense would like to request that the witness testify one more time.
Overruled. I'm afraid you're too late, Mr. Wright. The cross-examination has already ended. Furthermore, any unrelated—
It's fine. I'll allow another testimony. Von Karma's case is perfect, absolutely flawless. And what better time than this for you to see that?
But I mean, I have some place I must go after this. All right, I'll allow it. Miss Hart, hurry and give us another testimony.
Well, heck, what am I supposed to talk about?
Please tell us once more what happened when you burst into the channeling chamber.
Okay, you got it.
See, you got through to the judge somehow, right?
Well, actually, it was Von Karma's whip that got through to him.
All right. Tell us where that second photo is, Lotta.
When we broke into that room, all I could focus on was Maya. I was, kind of scared of the dead body, so I didn't take a good look at it. I'm really bad when it comes to blood and ghosts and stuff, but I still managed to point at my camera at Maya and take a shot.
Yes, where is that shot?
Nothing sounds different from before.
Some parts of her testimony were very vague. I should press her on those sections. Struggle all you like as you taste the bitterness of your defeat. Well, amuse me with your useless questions, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'm waiting. I'm waiting too. I'm waiting to do the next part of the trial next time on Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. I think it's pretty obvious where this is going. I mean, come on, she's gonna show us that second photo and what? It's gonna be some other girl in her costume? It's gonna be that one lady who talks like this. And we're all gonna go home hunky-dory. Maya's not gonna get the death sentence, and we're gonna start the next chapter. So, it's gonna be a piece of cake. I hope you tune in next time. Be sure to subscribe to be sure that you can, and be sure to like the video, and be sure to ring the bell icon, and be sure to comment down below, and be sure to have a great day, and be sure to see you next time. Okay? Be sure to peace out.